So before I was using this cheap old OBD reader, and it's absolute garbage. It doesn't find any errors. So that is the reason why I got the VCDS. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex, and in today's video we are checking out this cheap VDS cable. So I just want to be clear, this video is for educational purposes, so I'm not endorsing you go out there and start buying these cheap software purely because you don't know the quality of these, and if something goes wrong it can mess up your ECU. I know some of you guys still want to go out and buy them, so that's up to you. Do whatever you want to do. I know some of you guys want to risk it for that biscuit. Love living on the edge, so I want to learn new stuff, so if you want to do that, go ahead, but I'm not going to link this in the description where I got it from, because I don't want to be the guy that you guys turn to saying I've got this cable and it's gone wrong, can you help me, blah blah blah, because I won't be able to help you because I don't know if I can, even if my arm goes wrong, if I can sort it out. So that is the reason why I'm not going to link it, but maybe I might plug it in my Instagram. So the purpose of this video is that I've had my car for about a year now, and I'm on forums, on Facebook, and I see a lot of comments where people saying my car's not working properly, blah 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 blah. And as soon as someone posts that, someone else writes, have you scanned it? What they mean by that is, have you used a tool like such as OBD11 or Caristar or VCDS, or previously known as VAGCOM. And I was quite interested of getting that VCDS because obviously that's basically top of the food range. And you can get Caristar, you can go OBD11, but it doesn't give you that extra information. So I thought I'll look around and see if there's any alternatives. So I found this clone, so just want to test it and see how it goes. For me personally, if it's able to read some of the fault codes, I'm happy with that, because I've got this cheap OBD scanner and it really doesn't give me any information. It says that there's no fault codes, but I know there's fault codes because there's lights. My dash is like a Christmas tree. I can see loads of errors. So I know there's loads of errors, but it's not reading those. So with this VDCS, if I'm able to get those codes, then great. If I'm able to delete some of those codes, I'm happier. If I'm able to make some alterations, then fantastic. Happy days. So this video, first initial one, is going to be me just plugging in the VCDS and seeing if I can scan and also clear the faults. In my next few videos I'm going to be doing other stuff like adaptations, make some changes, and then as I learn how to use it I'll be doing more advanced stuff. But this video is purely for new guys who haven't got any experience on using VCDS like myself. I've never seen it, I've never touched it. This is the first time, so this is like an experience for me. And if something goes wrong, then it goes wrong. What can you do? I've tried it, and I'll probably learn from my mistake not to touch those clones. Right, so we'll see what we've got with the package. So you get your disc with the software. This is the latest 20.4 English version. You don't really need the CD because they also give you the software online as well. So then let's have a look at the wire. This is what it looks like. It's got the USB side that goes to the laptop, and you've got this port that goes into the actual hardware itself, and you've got this little screw thing that goes in. The actual quality of it seems pretty good. This is like a soft rubber. It's not plasticky. It's like it's really soft and really soft. It feels good. Let's put that to the side, and then let's look at the actual hardware. So that's what you guys get. 20.4 English hex v2, and on the outside it looks good, but you never know. On the inside it might be quite bad and it might be quite dangerous, so I wouldn't advise you to get this if you are, if you can't afford to fix your ECU if it goes wrong. And you've got these little lights here. When you plug it in, it lights up. So that's what the hardware looks like. So currently I've got this steering wheel error, I've got the light bulb, I've got the airbag, and I've got a few other ABS errors, etc. So I'm trying to clear some of those and see if they work. It's all connected up, it's all working. Going to here. So I'm going to launch the VCDS now, and then you see the screen, which is the main screen. Go to auto scan, and then what we're going to do is do a quick gateway installation list to see at high level which modules have issues. So as you can see, all the ones in reds have all those issues. And then what I'm going to do is save them. So I have a list somewhere, and then I'll show you how to enter those logs or where those logs are saved at a later stage. So I'm going to carry on and save those, and as you can see, that's saved in there, and these are all your details there. And then what I'm doing is going through the full scan, which goes through each of those modules, and what it would do is go through each of the modules and find all the fault codes, and also what it does is logs them. So what I'm going to do is, because it takes quite long, I'm going to end it there and let it do its thing. So I've pressed the gateway installation again, and then what I'm going to do is clear all the DTCs, so that should clear all the faults, or most of them. So it's going ahead and deleting those DCT, and those have been erased. I'm going to go back and then refresh it and see which modules have actually cleared and which ones are still affected. So there's only 3 now that are left affected, and with these ones, these probably need some kind of fix done to get those cleared. So as you can see, some of the fault codes on the dash have been removed and some of them are still here, so I'm guessing I need to do some fixes. So in the Rostec folder is where your logs will be stored. I've also made a backup folder and stored them in that folder in case I make any mistakes or my files get corrupt. I've also put them in a separate USB just in case my laptop crashes. These files that I'm highlighting, they are all the initial adaptations. So if I make any changes and I mess up, I can go back and revert those changes by going into those files. This log is the high level log that I showed you previously. It shows you all the modules and which ones have malfunctions in them. And then you've got your full scan, which gives you more in depth of each of those modules and the various faults. As you can see in the central electrics module, there's been 5 faults that have been found. And these fault codes are basically P numbers that you see in other tools. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope it was useful. I hope you now know how good or bad these cables are. Some of those issues that I wasn't able to resolve, probably down to user error. So obviously this is a learning curve for me. I've never used it before, so there might be other extra advanced features that I need to delve into and play around with. But I think it's been quite successful. I was able to see the codes and I was able to erase some of them. Obviously some of them are still there. It could be because, obviously, like I said, my fault, or I actually need to address those hardware on my car and change them, fix them, etc. And hopefully then they'll go away. If you guys have any comments, remember to like them down below. I'm going to end the video here. In my next video, I'll be doing my first adaptation. So if you guys want to see how I do that, then tune in next time. So that's it from me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.